Hi everyone, welcome to Fun Fold Friday. I am so glad to be back with you. I missed you last week. I'm sorry. We have so much going on in our family. Many of you know I'm waiting my second grandbaby, and I actually fly out tomorrow to California to be there for the birth. I'm so excited. This one is a little girl, so I have a grandson and I will have a granddaughter. So we're very excited about this. I know I will be with you next week via recording, but the week after I may just be sharing baby pictures if that's okay. So we'll see. But today I have a great fold for you. I have a curtain fold. Now, that fold has been around for a while. If you haven't seen it, you're going to love it. But I have made some changes in measurements from what I was taught a long time ago, and I like what I'm doing a little bit better. So hopefully you'll like what I have. Remember that if you would like to get my newsletter, you can get it by going to that website that's scrolling across your screen right there. Hold on, let me get this switched over. I forgot to do that. I'm sorry. You can go to that, and the next week following the Friday, you will get the instructions for the fold that I did the Friday before. So you can always have those instructions delivered right to your inbox. Plus, you'll get some other information, and we have so much stuff coming up this next week. The new mini catalog goes live, as well as our first offering of scrapbooking. It will be a digital catalog. I'll be sending out the information in my newsletter, so you'll be wanting to get a hold of that. Scrapbookers unite! It's time! It's back! It'll be exciting for everybody. Plus, there's some great DSP that even if you're not a scrapbooker, you're going to want to get your hands on. Also, we'll be offering some new types of cardstock. It's a two-tone cardstock, just a little bit lighter than our cardstock right now. It's kind of in between the DSP and the cardstock. It could be used as a card base from what I understand. It will be in our colors, but it will be in 12 by 12 size. So it's very exciting. They're introducing 5 colors in this first release. So you're not going to want to miss that. So make sure you get on my newsletter by going to that website there on the bottom. Also, we are at the very end of August. If you haven't used those bonus bucks, make sure you do that. And if you order $35 using that host code there that you see on the screen, you will receive 10 free hand stamp cards from me. It may be a little slow in getting to you just because, like I said, I will be in California, but when I get back, I will get those cards to you ASAP. Yeah, so there's what's going on. Let's get to stamping, shall we? All right, so I'm going to turn off that ticker just because that would make me nuts. We're going to turn off this. We're going to get you situated so you can see what we're doing. There we go. Okay, so today we are using a stamp set that's been around for a little while. This probably is one of my most used stamp sets because I find it to be very, very versatile. This is the Heartfelt Hexagon. It comes with, it was bundled with the Hexagon Punch. Now you have to buy them separate, but hey, it's still a good deal. You may already have this one, so hopefully you're getting as much use out of it as I am. Let's see here. Okay, so what I want to do for you is I am going to go right in to making the fold. Now let me show you what I mean by making some changes. This was what I had always been taught. For the card that we're going to do an a card that is standing up, a portrait card. So I was always taught to do it this way. And let me show you how it turned out when you did that. You would get this fold, and it just wasn't a whole lot of fun. So I am going to show you a little bit different dimensions, okay? So the first thing you're going to want to do, now I'm going to use both my paper cutter and my paper score. So you could do it with only your paper cutter if you wanted to. the first thing you're going to want to do is have a piece of 3x9 DSP. I am using this lovely Country Woods Sweet. Oh God, I forgot to look up this. It's not Country Woods. It's Country something. It's beautiful, right? It has the petal pink and the misty moonlight. Now, what I'm going to do on one end, I am going to mark it in at 1.5 inches. So I'm actually going to just use a pencil here and mark it in at 1.5 inches. Okay. And then over on this side, I am going to mark it down 1 inch. Now, you have to use your paper cutter for this. You could mark a line and use your scissors if you don't have a paper cutter. But I am just going to line it up so that this mark and this mark are on there, and I'm going to cut between the two. And now, you know, something to do, something to work with. Get rid of that. Now I have this. Okay, now you could do this on your paper cutter, but I just love my scoring tool. So we are going to do it on my scoring tool. Now, this is going to be scored at 1.5. Boom. Okay, and then it is going to be scored at 2 1/4, 3 1/2, 4. Now this one's a little weird. 5 1/8, and then 5 5/8, 6 5/8, 7 1/8, 8, and 8 1/4. And guys, that is all to the prepping for this. Okay, again, you're going to want to have those dimensions in writing, so the easiest way is to get that delivered to your inbox. Now, let me show you how you're going to fold. And I may as well go ahead and put adhesive on it as I go. Okay, so I am just going to put a little bit of adhesive as I fold. So one there, and then here, and then I'm going to put another one here. Well, yep, there we go. And over and back, and over and back, over and back. That wasn't the best tape job there. Come on, you. Over and back. All right. So there we go. That is our curtain fold. Now, I am going to be placing this on this. So I've used the, oh, good golly. Somebody type the name of this folder. Maybe I'll type the name of the folder in the description. Sorry. 3D embossing folder. But I've only embossed half of it. And you just do that by sticking it halfway in, right? And running it in so that it doesn't emboss any lower than that. And I am going to place this right on here. But before I do, I'm going to use that cute little daisy that is in that stamp set, and I'm going to stamp it here on the bottom. I just have a lot of stuff here. Woo! A lot of stuff. Okay, we're going to use that same petal pink and just kind of, oh, sorry, I'm going to spit on it. Is that okay? Alright, it's not like I licked my stamps, right? Okay, so we're just going to stamp some daisies here to make it a cute little bottom to peek out. Alright, I think that's plenty. Close that up. Alright, now all I'm going to do is run my adhesive right along the entire back of this. So make sure that's good and adhered. And I'm going to line it up in the bottom corner. And I'm going to tape it right there. Look at that. And that's your curtain folds. Isn't that cool? And it just gives it a cute little card. Now, I want to show you, I'm going to make this one a wedding card. So I'm going to stamp with the frame in the Misty Moonlight. Love that frame. And there's another frame in the set, right? I'm going, oh, I shouldn't have closed that. Sorry about that. I am going to stamp the Mr. and Mrs. in the middle. Okay. And then I'm going to take this little flourish. See the little flourish there? Let's bring that in. Woohoo. Let me, and we're playing Light Twix again. There we go. See the little flourish? We're going to use the petal pink. And I'm going to come in on the sides. 1 and 2. And then we'll just bring in our hexagon punch. There we go. Now, the stamp set is so versatile. I'm going to show you here in a little bit. I got smudges on it, so I got to figure out where it's going to be covered up. Isn't that good? Okay, I think we're going to do it right there. Okay. Get rid of this. All right, so I'm going to layer, oops, not that one, this one. I'm going to layer this. By the way, this is trimmed down 1/8 of an inch, so this is your Misty Moonlight. And I'm going to layer that on there. So what measurement would that be? This would be 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. Let me get it on there right. Come on, Kath, do this right. It's so sticky. Okay, do it again. That's the only thing with it being so close. There we go. That's perfect. Okay, now before I put this on, we're just going to come in right above here, and I may as well put some here and here. And we're going to add some of this beautiful petal pink ribbon. It comes in a package with the petal pink and the white, and I have used this more than I ever thought I would. Something about the petal pink color is really popular, and it's in a lot of our papers, I think, and that might be why. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put this, put that there, I want this here. Alright, adjust, adjust, adjust. There we go. Alright, now let's put this on our card. And we're almost done. I mean, we're done with the hard part anyway. Oh, I almost put it, I almost opened it to the wrong side. That would have been something else. That would have been a first, right? Not really. I hate to say it, hate to admit it, but I've done it before. Alright. So we're going to come in. I'm going to get this ready. Now, I've got my tag here. I am going to go ahead and mount it with the dimensionals. Right here, Mr. and Mrs. Anybody needing some wedding cards? I'm sure, right? We're in that stage of life right now. Wedding cards, and soon it's going to be lots of babies. I know. All right, and then what I want to do, we're going to take the pearls, the iridescent pearls. We're going to add some of these to the bottom here. 1. Oops, nope, I need it on my little thing to get it right. There we go. 2 and 3. So there is my finished card. Now let me show you something. This same set is a wedding card or a sympathy. What do you think? I don't know which one I like better, but you know, nobody likes to make sympathy cards, but it is nice to have extra special ones to send. They mean so much. But there you have it. That is the curtain fold. Nice and easy, but it makes a really dazzling looking card. Don't forget, this has inside sayings, so I could stamp, "I hope your day is filled with joy," right on the inside. So there you have it. That is our fun fold for today. Let me know again where you're listening from, because you know that's always my favorite thing to find out. Also, let me know if there's a fun fold you've heard about that you want to see. In the meantime, make sure you've joined my newsletter, and I will keep in touch that way. Don't forget to be watching for the start of the new mini catalog next week, and the new digital scrapbooking catalog. And it is not digital scrapbooking, the catalog's digital. So as soon as this baby comes, I will be sharing it on my Facebook page at Kathy's Stampin' World. So get ready for some cuteness overload. You know, that's what grandmothers do best, right? So anyway, have a great holiday weekend, and I will see you next Friday. Bye.